Hello, hi, this is Paul, and today I'm going to talk about the best way to stand out in clogged inbox is this. So this is how I go. I just wrote, and I came back from Asia. While in there, I met this couple of online marketers who are based in Asia. The one of them I paid $4,000 for the last couple months to learn the areas of writing and the coaching. And in this time, the skill he told me made my copywriting the skill improved tremendously. That's we have in the launch in one of the largest cities in Southeast Asia. I learned that the best way to stand out in the person's cluttered inbox is this. I carefully jot down in my hand when he said this. He said that the inbox is clogged with multiple marketers shouting for the benefits, how much they earn, and the solution to the master or the system. In fact, everybody got their own system nowadays. However, no matter not many marketers talk about their day-to-day challenge and should I say frustration, and that the normal person will surely experience. He means the few people talk about the real problem. So I know we should all be the positive, right? And focus on the solution and ignore the problem by just taking the action. I understand that, but there is a catch, okay? If we always focus on solution or how the marketers win by doing such and such, then it is no different from others, right? So Harvard MBA studies, they also the case study of how the corporate win certain game, and that's why very few MBA can be entrepreneur. It is not the beginning. Yeah, okay, so directly from the school, they train and they go to the corporation. They are trained to work for others, and having the other experienced team in the corporation, they gain experience to teach and train them and what's on the real battlefield, and which corporates will fail and dies, and actually very few survive. So I'm trying to say, according to a statistic, 95% of people fail in the online business, and you don't even know they exist, and 40% of them fail, and you watch them fail, and finally 1% succeed. So I'm talking about there are so many ways to succeed, and so there's no always the same way that you can actually succeed in the same one. We can follow the model, but if you do some people say step by step, it's not always work. It all depends on the time of situation, the rule of policy. So if we only focus on success story, we'll likely make the same mistake that the other people made. And lots of people just quit that way at that point. That 3 feet from the goal mind, they just quit. So I'm trying to say is the thing will change, or seems not happen to another marketer. It could happen to you, or maybe something happened, but you might be see different scenario. So therefore, we need to know the problem even before they surface. That's my goal. Okay, that's why I put a lot of in my email and things I talk about as a problem. And the market, I believe I talk more about the problem, as you can see in my previous post, my other video, and how to get how to get nailed down and how I stand up against. It's really not the nice picture, but it's brutal in my face, you know. So get just you know. One day it's an elevator, you know, cancel my contract and get response, and then I have a 10,000 cents with another ESP, and everybody unsubscribe, and I have a subscribe to another ESP, and they all, they have to verify my email and so on and so on, but nobody tells you that, right? You see, go to the video, people talk about how I make this money. Yeah, this is join coming in here. So I really mean that, okay, it's very brutal. So I believe to embrace the problem and discover the way to solve it will hopefully get you guys more realistic picture of the online business. That's why when I write the email, I make sure I talk about the problem, then the solution. So I talk about the problem first. If you like to find out how to push your readers bottom, engage them, please stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned for my other email and video. So at the meantime, you can visit this page for certain ideas for a few of my recommendations on that model. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will wish you have a very blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.